Hey everyone, how is everyone doing on this Tuesday night? Tuesday, December 5th, 2023, in the year of the Lord Christ. How is everyone doing, huh? I was just talking to my friends from mountains where we come from. It was nice to talk to them because you always need people, to talk to, right? And we talked about a lot of things, and where we come from, it's a pristine mountainous region in north of Pakistan, and it's just beautiful and all that, right? But electricity is a big problem, right? Well, am I going to start my podcast with that topic? No, it's just that nowadays, can you imagine a world without electricity, right? But there are unfortunate people in the fucking world on this planet who do not have even the luxury. It's not a luxury. I think electricity should be a basic, like, need, right? As much as like fucking water is. I mean, it's not like, oh, you need water to survive. If you don't drink water for 3 days, you're going to die, right? And if you don't have electricity for 3 days, what's going to happen to you? Well, you can't charge your phone, you can't talk to anyone if you are especially living by yourself, right? So it was nice to talk to them, and yeah, I mean they're here in New York, and I mean I'm in New Jersey, and it's just the reminiscing of the past, and and we talked about a lot of things, and the good times of the past, you know. Am I getting fucking like emotional about like where we come from in the mountains, and then we had to leave our dens, our neighborhoods. First, our forefathers, right, to pursue careers and happiness and prosperity and whatever, right? And here I am in America, and also they are in America, right? If anything, I think we should be more humble and like more like fucking, grateful. I think I should be more than anything, because I just like fucking, I go off the tantrums, um, and and I'm just too fucking old, and I just feel like this is becoming too much of a fucking hassle for me, It's like I feel it more every fucking day. I think about my wife. And I was out yesterday actually for like a couple of hours actually, and then I was talking to a couple, right, who had just moved from Florida. And so I was talking to them, and then I was talking to the lady, and so she was asking me about my, I said, listen, I'm married, and they were married too. And so she was asking about my wife, and sorry, what the hell is this? And then she said that it's going to be tough for you, man. You know, she said that because you get married, and then if you're not together, and what's the fucking point, And I feel it, actually. I feel it that it's just becoming tough. It's becoming tough, every day. And, newly married, not together, it sucks. It fucking sucks, man. And then my wife, obviously, she's concerned that, I've been going out, and, it's like, because I just feel like I should be with her, right? She should be with me, and this is her home, right? And so maybe she doesn't understand where I'm coming from, and yeah, I should be like fucking staying home and just like, be like a lunatic, talk to these fucking walls and these fucking ceilings and whatnot. Maybe I'm not accepting the whole thing. Maybe I'm not accepting the whole lifestyle I have, that I just done this for 20 years. I can't do this anymore, But then I think about the whole fucking immigration thing, and I'm like, man, we're doing the right thing. We've been waiting for so fucking long, 19 months now. And still, like, we have no fucking clue, And so that's just a fucking thing that I didn't realize, that it will be hard for me. It will be hard for me. I realized that I'm not strong. Because I see, what happens, like, you see a couple, they're doing things together, they are, dining, and, they're talking about, like, going to shows, and Broadway shows, or you want to do this on Thursday, you want to do this on Friday, or whatever the fuck it is, right? And then over here, not like fucking eavesdropping on people, but, just like, and then I think to myself, why is my wife not here, so we can make some fucking plans, right, and this and that. It just gets me, it just fucking gets me, and just like, and then we have this fucking war going on in the Middle East, and I'm just hoping that this is not having any fucking effect on my wife's immigration, It shouldn't, technically, right? It shouldn't. Why should it? By the way, I bought these covers. You see these covers for my phones? This is the Pixel, right? You like this color? Oh, you can't see it. It's kind of the military, like sort of like the the green, right? Sort of like light green, sort of. And this is like the clayish. You can see the clayish. I bought these like really cheap from Amazon, right? I needed it because I don't want to fucking drop the phone. And, my iPhone is already fucking old. But in any case, I don't want to fucking talk about this fucking gadgets, because I feel like, this is the other thing. Again, I don't want to sound like a worked up person tonight, but I just feel like that this is what I'm married to. Basically, or I thought I was married to work, and then besides that, what else is there for me to like fucking have some sort of a life other than like working and other than like fucking anything else? I mean, am I losing my fucking mind? Maybe I'm fucking losing my fucking mind. People think that it's just so easy, Oh man, you should be happy now that you're married. Okay, but she's not here. We're not together. What's the fucking point? And so yeah, that's just taking a toll on me. And I don't realize that I feel like I'm with my wife, right? For example, when I'm talking to her on the phone or on the whatever video chat, right? Then I realize that I'm not with her. Or she's not with me. After we get off the phone, and it's like, then I'm back to my fucking square one, right? My own fucking surrounding of this fucking empty apartment. And I think it's just taking a toll on me, for indirectly, because I thought that I could just like say to myself, and when we talk, me and my wife, and then we say, oh, there's nothing we can do, I even sent the email to my senator, right, local, and then this, what else can we do? There's nothing we can do. And then I realized that in the back of my mind, my subconscious is telling me that, man, there's something not right here. You should be with your wife, and she's not here. She should be with you, and you guys should be together, and this and that, right? And that's what's taking a fucking toll on me, I think. And then I just feel like, you know what I feel like, to be honest with you? I feel like a child who is being treated unfairly by this fucking world. That's what I feel like. I think there's something that's surfacing from my subconscious, and that's what it's telling me, that, man, you are doing everything right, but you have no fucking clue. Nobody's telling you anything as to when your wife would be interviewed. And I just feel bad. Sometimes I hang out with my friends, and we went to fucking last weekend. My friend was visiting me, right? And then we went to the fucking whatever, the Chelsea Piers, right? And then I just felt so fucking depressed. Even like going there, even though I was with my friends, and they're all supportive, and and they have supported me so much. That's unbelievable, and then I extremely appreciate, their love and their support, and they listen to me, yeah, sometimes, I just take the Irish exit, because sometimes I feel like maybe I'm being treated in an unfair way, and I'm doing the right thing, you know. And it just not fair. I mean, it's just not fair that, okay, so let's going back to, last week, and I, I went to that driving range. We went there, and I was like on the outside. I was doing whatever I could to like act happy, be happy with my friends, and and they were there. It was nice and everything, But on the inside, I was like fucking burning, I think just burning that my wife. I wish that my wife was there. She would have loved going to the driving range, be with us, or she being with me, and then we doing things together with my friends, and it just fucking like made me feel towards the end of that night. I felt like maybe I should have told my friends, hey guys, listen, I'm sorry, I can't make it, Because our friend, he was visiting from Houston, I told you, right? But then I felt bad that, they may think that, oh, this guy is, I don't know why he's not, I don't know, maybe he's not happy or something, whatever with us, because I didn't want to give them that impression, But I was fucking miserable on the inside because I was there, we were laughing, we went to the fucking driving range. After that, we went to the beer garden, right? At the Standard Hotel, we had some food. And then we went to the restaurant, we had some food. And we were laughing, we were joking and all that. No, I just felt that void on the inside, which I was trying to suppress. I think my inside's voice, and and that inside voice was telling me, hey man, don't you wish that your wife was here, right? I don't know, maybe I just feel so weak. It's just not fair. It's not fair that I'm doing all this for both of us. She's waiting, and and we have no fucking clue as to when. I have no fucking idea. This is so unfair. So fucking unfair, And I'm sorry. I just feel fucking miserable, to be honest with you. And I was just so fucking like, because when I go out, even with, like, if I go out with a friend, that's a different story, right? Male friend or whatever. I mean, and then we just talk shit, we talk about whatever. The world and the fucking whatever, right? Games and whatever the fuck it is, right? But then maybe I'm just feeling that jealousy, that fucking jealousy. I see a couple, in a restaurant, and they're having an amazing time, or what the fuck it is, right? Or maybe not, but whatever. At least they're together, right? And then I think about me and my wife, and I'm like, man, I mean, what is this? This is unfair. This is unfair that me and her supposed to be together and we're not. Just so fucking unfair, And And I'm feeling it now that, it's just taking a toll on me, because I think about, like, I can't wait for her to be here. I can't wait for her to be here. And and it's just making me like worked up about, like, other things in the fucking world. Then my mother is in the mountains. Why she's still there in December? And I'm getting angry at my sister because she's helping her in whatever the hobby they're doing, and it's just like, oh my God. And then the whole thing with my brother is just like, this is not a good fucking time in my life, to be honest with you. I feel like. Yeah, you could say, oh, all these have really nothing to do with you, sir. Well, my wife's case, yeah, that has to do with me, and and so I just feel that this is unfair for someone who has been in this fucking country for 22 years, Give and take, I have been running my company, I've been paying my fucking taxes, right? And I am having employees, right? I'm giving employment to kids who come to America with dreams, or Americans, or whatever the fuck it is, right? Engineers. And then here I am, I had to wait like 19 fucking months just for the interview for my wife to come here. And this is not fair, man. This is not fucking fair. It's and it just makes me kind of sad, Can you move on, sir, tonight from that? I don't know. My subconscious is telling me that. Hey, man, you deserve to live a happy life, man. You deserve, I think everybody deserves to live a happy life in this fucking world. You know why? Because we die. We fucking die, and who knows what the fuck happened after we die, but I don't give a fuck. Every one of us have to have a life that's happy to an extent. I'm not talking about every one of us should have like fucking a mansion and should live, on a fucking 20-acre land and, like fucking have a fucking private jet and all that. I'm not talking about that. Happiness has to, I mean, yeah, you could say that happiness actually comes from within, right? Well, that within happiness it's not there for me. I think that's what it is. I had never been happy within myself, within my own fucking skin. Maybe that's why. You know, I have not been happy. Like, if I go back to my childhood, and like my happiness has just never been there. I have been like, I don't know, there has been more like fucking sadness in my life. Not sadness in my life as in like fucking actual life, but in my own mind I have just lived this sort of like fucking sad kind of a mindset in my life, you know. Yeah, sometimes I act like funny and you know, but deep down I think there's some fucking sadness I have to deal with. You know, whatever the fuck it is. You know? Yeah, you could say that, you know, I lived for 20 years by myself, coming home every fucking night, 20 times, 365 nights. 21. Maybe that's the sadness. Before that, I was living with with my extended family in my parents' house, right? But still, I was alone, you know. I didn't have a girlfriend. I didn't have a significant other at that point, you know, because it was just different at that time. And it just like, when you don't share your life, you don't have the opportunity to share your life with somebody else, it just becomes hard. It becomes hard, man. And when I say it becomes hard, means like if you never had a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a significant other that you wanted to have, but somehow you couldn't have it. You couldn't have them. For whatever reason, your looks, your lack of skills, whatever, right? And that just like fucking takes you back into like a fucking black hole of like fucking regrets, you know, because you always need that support in your life. Let me tell you something. Maybe this is the topic for tonight for my podcast. Yeah, I met a lot of people. I know a lot of people who are single, and you know they're old, and they have been they have lived single all their lives, or they have had girlfriends and all that. Right? But I never had a girlfriend. I never had a woman in my life, to be honest with you, except for like 3 months, maybe 4 months. You know, because I hooked up with wrong woman. You know, and for the longest fucking time in my life, I thought that because it was my looks and my religion. You know, I'm from Pakistan, Muslim, and you know, right after 9/11, it wasn't easy. Yeah, that's all true as well. And then looks, obviously, right? 30% of the time, the first thing is your looks, right? Yeah, that's true as well, right? But maybe I just used that as an excuse, not an excuse, but I just thought that maybe I didn't deserve anyone, you know? Maybe I didn't fucking deserve anyone better, you know? Because nobody liked me, you know, because of my looks and, you know, whatever, you know, I have this face, but I didn't mold this fucking face, you know. I mean, who doesn't want to act like or look like Brad Pitt, right? Am I sounding too fucking superficial? No, I'm not. I'm saying that if at least 30 to 50% of the time it's looks, right? then maybe that's where I failed. That nobody liked me. Simple as that, because of my looks. And then you tell them, hey, well, man, where are you from? I'm from Pakistan. I'm Muslim. Oh shit. There you go. Post 9/11. I'm talking about like early 2000s and all that, right? Even when my sister now talks about, man, it wasn't any of that. Oh, no. It was all dead. It was all fucking dead. All right? So, yeah, this fucking place called Northeast is the crucible of dating. I understand that all of my male friends had to deal with the same fucking thing. On top of that, I had to deal with being from Pakistan. Although, now, when I did my fucking DNA test, I'm only 29% South Asian, which is Pakistani or Indian, right? 70% I'm some fucking Russian tribe up from some north of Pakistan. My grandfather came from fucking Tajikistan. That's my fucking DNA. But people fucking judge you, you know. People fucking judge you for like, oh yeah, oh man, you're from Pakistan. Oh, we don't date Pakistani men. You know, that probably was somehow inadvertently the word in the fucking street post 9/11, right? In America, in especially in New York. So then what could I do? I just survived. I fucking survived all these fucking years. You know? And then when I realized that, oh, wait, so these are the two things why I end up with like women that I should not have ended up with, right? I'm talking about back in the days, all right? Maybe I should have deserved somebody better, you know? And you know what actually I actually think of all that lost time, you know? All that fucking lost time. All that fucking lost time. Didn't I fucking deserve to be with someone? Despite my looks and where I come from, you know, didn't I fucking deserve to be with someone that I like? And then we could travel and we could do things and we could just like chill out, watch a movie. Right? In these fucking 20 years. Maybe I underestimated myself. I fucking underestimated myself, and I'm like, maybe, in the back of my fucking mind, you know, this is the fucked up part, actually, now that I'm thinking. That maybe I underestimated myself. You know, I underestimated myself, and I said, listen, man, nobody likes you. You know, you tried these fucking dating websites, and, you know, this and that, and nobody likes you. The only woman who actually, you know, get back to you on these dating websites are these fat women, or no, you know, like, yeah. And I'm like, what? Yeah, but the whole like dating website game, that's all fucking statistics. Yes, I'm not Brad Pitt. I'm not fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, right? But what I'm saying is that somehow I fucking underestimated myself, and I said, listen, maybe I just, maybe if nobody likes me, maybe I don't deserve really anyone, you And then I think then I said to myself, I think I compromised, all these fucking years, all these fucking years I just compromised, and then just like, in my fucking prime years, 30s and early 40s, when I should have been with someone, right? And those are the things that actually held me back. Oh, your looks, man, and then you are from this region in the fucking world and nobody likes you because of that. Oh, no, I'm fucking Russian. I have Russian heritage in me. I have some fucking whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck. That's what my DNA says, bitches. Alright? I'm not saying that, oh, now, okay, or I'm going to change the fucking story. No. That's who I am. That's who I should have been. And instead, I just fucking underestimated myself. And I'm like, oh, maybe I don't deserve what I'm looking for. And guess what? The life actually took me to the place, to the woman that I had deserved. I deserved. Yeah, sometimes I just like fucking blows my fucking life off for a day. She gets angry. But guess what, bitches? I found the woman that I love, that I deserve. And it's actually, you know what? It actually makes it easier for me and her. Because we're from the same fucking culture, alright? That's it. We speak the same fucking language. Much easier than these fucking bitches out there who are going to fucking stereotype me. Alright? I'm not fucking, my podcast is not about like fucking, hatred towards this fucking woman who didn't actually date me or whatever the fuck, right? Because I'm from Pakistan. Or my looks. I have big ears. Yeah, I fucking estimated myself. That's what it is. But you know what? Far the fucking better. Far the fucking better. Now I don't have to fucking worry about dating and all this fucking bullshit. Until my wife says, listen, man, you are a complete piece of shit, so I gotta leave you, and then that's a different story. I'm not a complete piece of shit. Alright? It's just that I'm going through this period in my life where I got married, and now she's not with me, and it's becoming an issue. Yeah. You know why it's becoming an issue? Because I would want my wife to be here, and I'm looking at the fucking kitchen sink, and I'm looking at the fucking range, and I'm looking at the fucking couch. There's nobody here. What kind of a fucking lunatic life it is. I'm done with this fucking lunatic life. I'm done with this. Why am I going back to this fucking, like, living by myself and, like, coming home and, like, like, being fucking miserable and fucking talking to fucking walls and, you know? And let me tell you something about sharing your life. Not only you become selfish to say that, hey, listen, I think I need somebody in my life just only because I want to have a physical intimacy with her or with him if you're a woman. But also I want to, like, I want to do things with her or with him, right? But many of us, we don't fucking understand that point. We do understand that point, but we try, especially in this fucking northeast region is the fucking crucible. Most of the people who are actually looking for, like, relationships, they are fucking psychotic. Are you psychotic too, sir? No, I'm not. Means, when I say is that they're psychotic, means that they're looking for something, like, better. That it's always fucking competition. Nobody compromises on shit. All right? New York is not a good place for dating, no. Maybe if you're a 22-year-old, right? You're 22 or good-looking guy or good-looking woman, you can just, like, have fucking sex every fucking night, right? With strangers until you figure out, right? Other than that, it's really, like, fucking, it's the fucking worst for dating. New York is the fucking worst for dating, right? But you gotta find somebody if you're living in New York, right? You can't just fucking live by yourself for the rest of your fucking life. Unless you have made that fucking decision to say, oh, you know what? This is what it is. I'm gonna just live my life by myself. I'm okay. It's okay. I come home, to an empty apartment and I cook my own dinner and then I'm just going to, like, fucking chill out, work and then just watch a movie and then just go to fucking bed and sleep. If I can't sleep, then I'll take a fucking sleeping pill or take NyQuil. Right? Is that life? Is that really life? I'm not preaching anything to anyone. Yeah, there are people who actually have gone through the relationships, right? Who had relationships before, bad relationships that broke up and this and that. They're like, man, I'd rather be myself. I don't want to be this person. Bad. But if you compromise and, you got to have some sort of a fucking understanding, right? And if that's not there, if the understanding is not there, if they're not compromised, you're not compromising on shit. No. Then you are better off living by yourself. But then it gets you. Loneliness fucking gets you to your fucking, it catches you from your fucking balls. It gives you the picture of, man, why are you lonely? I mean, don't they have this fucking Ministry of Loneliness is now Department of Loneliness? Yeah, that's a real thing. That's a fucking real thing. I want to be left alone. You know why? Sometimes. But that's called solitude. I want to be left alone because I don't want to deal with these people. Or People don't like me, they won't invite me because I'm a menace. Well, sometimes I'm a menace on the fucking texting, but I'm not a menace in real life, all right? But the question is, is your life to a point where you want to actually be with someone, or have you actually decided that you just want to keep going with your life by yourself? And in living and getting by yourself, it's people, especially after a certain age, people start judging you. They think you are a fucking lunatic, or you're some fucking murderer, or fucking, whatever, criminal who just got out of the fucking jail, right? That's what people think about. I think of you as, oh, he's by himself at the fucking bar, right? They start fucking judging you, right? From a distance. When you're actually not any of them, right? You're just someone who has decided to just like live his life or her life. Mostly, it's mostly men, by the way. To live their lives, by themselves, and I think they're fine, But here's the thing: the young people are still obsessed. The younger people are still obsessed with this like fucking indoctrination. This indoctrination of the society that they have to either get married or they should be in some fucking relationship. And yeah, everybody needs good sex, right? Good intimacy and all that, right? But the question then is, would you want to do that just for the sake of the society, or do you want to do that because you want to do that, right? So I think for us men, it becomes it gets to a point where we realize, and then I have gone through this a few times actually in my life. Yeah, man, I tried everything. I tried the dating website. I tried to go out, and I tried through all this and that, And if these women don't want to be with me, then why should I be with them, right? So I have actually isolated. I had isolated myself from the fucking society. I didn't want to fucking deal with anyone. I'm just like, fuck it, who cares? I have a roof on the head, and I have, I can pay the fucking bills. I have a small company, and it's okay if I don't have a significant other or a wife. It's okay. I can just go by. But then on the flip side, then you look at other people's lives, right? Oh, my sister just got married. My brother has a wife, although whatever. And then I'm looking at it, and then I'm comparing my life to others, right? Oh, maybe I should. Don't I fucking deserve to be with someone who loves me, despite my looks and despite where I'm from, and it just becomes a cyclical, like fucking, whirlpool, And I've been there. I've been there fucking many times, you know. And now I just have to wait for my wife's case, you know. Because I'm not patient. Maybe she is, or maybe her patience is running out too, because she's getting angry. I can feel that. And I'm somehow losing it too sometimes, you know. And I just don't want my job to be affected, you know, my life to be affected because of this. Because everyone asks me, hey man, so when is your wife coming? I'm like, I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea. And the other day, this fucking past weekend, right? We were trying to submit the application for a Canadian visa, and the fucking thing doesn't work. Right? On the computer. And I was so fucking frustrated. You know, okay, so there's an application, right, for tourist visa, and then you click on it, right? And then you know what it does? It goes into please wait. Please wait, please wait. So fucking retarded these Canadian fucking websites are, embassy websites, right? What the fuck is immigration website? Isn't Canada now a fucking communist country anyways? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. What I give a fuck about is that I just want to like live my life in fucking peace with my wife by my side. Alright? Is that something I'm asking too much for? Is that too much to ask? I'm not doing anything illegal. It just pisses me off. It just fucking pisses me off. And in the midst of all this, my wife is like, man, you have to put your shit together. You're just losing it. She's telling me, yeah, I'm losing it because of this. I'm losing it. I'm losing it because we have no fucking clue when she'll be interviewed. When she deserves, as much as I do, to be with me. This is our fucking home. This apartment is our home. It looks so fucking empty without her. If you've never been in a relationship, you'll feel it. Even if you had a dog or some fucking animal, some pet, right, for whatever months or years. When you don't have that, and I'm talking about my wife, okay? My wife is my significant other. I'm not talking about I have a fucking dog who runs around, then I don't have the fucking dog, all right? And I'm not comparing my wife to a pet. My wife is my significant other. She's half of me in a different fucking region of this fucking planet. She's half of me. Half of my fucking soul. Does that make any fucking sense to anybody who's listening to my fucking podcast? She's half of my soul. Yeah. And here we are. We have these illegal immigrants coming through the fucking southern border, right? In thousands and thousands of numbers. While I'm waiting for my wife's case, legally speaking. And that just pisses me off. That just fucking pisses me off. I'm sorry. This is my podcast for this week. I'm sorry. The frustration, the whole thing that I just like described my life in a nutshell of 1 hour. You know? That's my life. It's my life. But what else can we do? What else can we do? Nothing. 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 You know what really sucks? I wake up and then I call her, right? Sometimes I just fucking disappear and then I don't respond to her calls and this and that, right? I call her and then I realize that I feel that she's here, but she's not. I realize she's on a fucking phone. That actually just fucking makes me sad. It makes me sad, and I'm vulnerable. You know, I'm not acting like a fucking. I'm not gonna act like a fucking giant, fucking like a rock in the middle of a fucking ocean, in the middle of a storm. No, I'm not that. Alright? Because I have fucking emotions. That I need to express. I need to express my heart out to this fucking world. If the universe has made us, she and I, to be together, then we should be together, right? What the fuck is up with this fucking universe? It's not easy. Sorry. She's tough. She's tougher than I am. Because she's taking it. She's defending. She's defending it. She's defending it. She's defending it. To a point where she knows that I'm losing it. And I don't want to lose her. I don't want to lose her. I don't want to fucking lose her because I love her. It hasn't been easy for us. Sorry. You know, people who say, man, you gotta wait. How much more I gotta wait? for my wife to come here. How much more? Can you give me some fucking clue? Like, how many months are we talking about? How many days? Is it a year? Is it 6 months? What the fuck is it? And she thinks I'm losing it. Yeah, I'm losing it because of all this. I don't want to live a lunatic fucking life anymore. Right? I'm married. I love my wife. She may not be loving me anymore. I don't know. I don't know. She thinks that I'm fucking losing it. But we deserve to be together. Universe, you wanted us to be together? Then bring us together. Whatever the fucking stars, the fucking dark fucking energy, fucking dark matter. You have brought us together, right? So then make us be together. With that note, I'll see you all next time.